So who is the most accurate Tesla retail analyst right now, predicting earnings per share specifically? Well, it's James the Cat. Troy is number 2 currently, Gary is number 3, and the street consensus is number 4. So a big shout out goes to James. And here's a different chart. It's basically the same thing, but instead of looking at the last 6 quarters, we look at the last 4 quarters, and then the Tesla Economist becomes number 2, but James is still clearly number 1. Oh, and of course, ARK Invest is buying more Tesla stock. This news is a bit controversial among some. Tesla's Giga Texas factory will no longer be subject to City of Austin environmental regulations after the company used a new state law to have the property removed from the city's extraterritorial jurisdiction. And I say it's controversial because some, for example, like Electric, are reporting this story like this: Tesla skirts Austin's environmental rules at Texas Giga factory. But Tesla is not breaking any laws here. I think that's important. Tesla is about to let go of 2,700 Giga Texas workers. This came out yesterday night. Tesla cut prices across the entire lineup in Canada, but that's because there were no price cuts while all of these price cuts were happening in the US and all over the place. So I don't think this comes as a surprise to anyone. But yeah, the prices are now significantly lower, but the Model Y was only cut by $1,000. Here's a quick summary of everything. Yeah, I don't think anyone is going to be surprised by this. Stanley put out a new note. They still have questions about near-term growth. I think with these news from yesterday, I would expect some price target increases to come out soon. Tesla is collecting a lot of FSD data. Tesla added 0.3 billion cumulative FSD miles in less than 20 days. So we're gonna reach 2 billion this summer. But a large amount of that came from free trials. So I don't expect the trend to continue as fast as it did for a bit of time just now. Currently, Tesla owners are driving on average 14.7 million miles on FSD per day, a 250% increase from 3 months ago. So that's 1 billion miles every 68 days. And Elon said, "I'd like to strongly recommend that anyone thinking about Tesla stock should really drive FSD 12.3. It's impossible to understand the company if you do not do this." Dave Lee agrees. And Stephen Ryan says, "There's a reason I will not shut up about autonomy and why I went berserk after the V12 demo and have not shut up since. If you can't sit in a Tesla and experience FSD V12.3, the next best thing is to watch and analyze hours, and I mean literally hours of video of people using FSD V12.3. But it's better to drive yourself because when you watch a video, you just never quite know how often did they actually disengage, how many times did they film before they actually got this video. But when you try it yourself, you know exactly how good it is. And where I live, it's pretty good. There's still a lot of work to be done, of course, but progress is insane." Tesla shared a few images about its ride-hailing app, and this is a Model Y, but it says 4 passengers max. Now, we know that the Model Y has 5 seats, so this hints at the robotaxi network, or this ride-hailing network, first being supervised by humans in the vehicles. So Tesla is launching a direct Uber competitor. And we are seeing Tesla hiring drivers to supervise FSD as people use it for rideshare. These supposedly are vehicle operators. And now even some people that sometimes can be skeptical about Tesla after trying V12, skepticism seems to be reduced. And I keep seeing many people like that. And we are seeing some people say that I am 100% continuing my FSD at $99 a month. It's just too much fun and it's only going to get better. Here's some good news for Tesla. Tesla owner who falsely claimed car was an autopilot before a Melbourne crash pleads guilty. The defense attorney conceded his client had lied to police by making the false claim that the autopilot feature was activated. Now imagine how it feels to have sold Tesla stock yesterday and now see it go up today so much. I'm genuinely sad for people who panic sold. I believe Tesla has the ability to create generational wealth for people, but managing the emotional highs and lows is part of the journey, and we are not out of the woods yet. This won't be a straight shot up from here because investing isn't easy.